Welcome back, guys, to QBSYLUHV channel. Today we'd like to talk about a Lido Dao LDO USDT trading pair on a Gate.io, the targets for 2023 and potential targets for next bull run with my custom maker set. Let's dive in. If you take a look on this chart, firstly from September 2021, this coin chart looks more like just a sideways. So for me, it's just like a range. So, we can count the fee, for example, like this one from the top $7.88 to the first support like this one and rejected at 61. Then collapsed down to 18 level by fee, correction to 38, collapsed down to under 27 level. And we trade here in a 27 zone. Here we got a 27 zone here like support. So in most negative scenario, we can drop, of course, under, once again, from this zero level, drop under, liquidate this stop losses and this stop losses. But most likely for me, this is just look like a range. If we take a look like this one, so it's just like a range all this time period. Here, we got top, we got a bottom, we got a deviation here at the bottom. So now you can see the reaction at equilibrium, 1, 2, 3 reactions. If we're going down and market is going to correction, we can see the move like this one, for example, just activate the stop losses. So you have to understand now a lot of stop losses, the main one here and here, over the equilibrium, and the longs, the people open here. So we already made a deviation, and if we trade in the range, we just walk from level to level, So we just made a deviation at the bottom. The reward is open to make a deviation at the top. Of course, it's hard to say how high we can pump in the next bull run, but for me, this chart, just personal for me, this more looks like just a sideways, So we can trade a long-term period here. Basically, we are now already from the top over than 600 days. So now let's go to double check what my indicator shows, what whales and what market makers do with this coin. If we take a look on a weekly time frame, we can find out the biggest accumulation zone was here in June 2022. We didn't see the divergence or something. So here the huge accumulation, here the accumulation. January 2022, the price was at $1.48. It's a more than comfortable price for whales, and then dropped to 36 cents. So the more than comfortable price for whales, they accumulate a lot on the weekly time frame. Now on a weekly, yes, we have all chances to see even one more deviation to form divergence, like I always showed you on the charts, We can go much lower, but it's not unnecessary. So we have to play out like this one, because if we go to monthly time frame, you can see we trade in the middle. So now it can be the crucial level. Are we going up to the main distribution, to the next bull run, or we collapse it down much lower, much lower than this low in June. So the lowest point was 40 cents. On a weekly, yes, of course, we can see the distribution. So the whales more than okay to distribute coin, because they now still in profit, even from at this current moment, over than almost 400%. At the top, it was around 650. On QBSYLUHV direction, like you can see, we got just hold the line at a middle range. To start selling your coins, we have to see something like this one at the top and the signal to sell on QBSYLUHV direction on the weekly time frame. Here's an example of how it looks like on daily. Here was the time to sell. Here's just the beginning. Bounce over than 50% of this range and time to sell on a daily. Now no signal to sell, but the main signal what I would like to looking for, it's the same signal but on the weekly. On the daily also, here's a take profit indicator. Unfortunately, we're not having enough data for analysis, same like on the YDX, for example, on take profit indicator, so I can't show you the fundamental price real value on the weekly, because not enough data. But on the daily, it looked like this one. So every single time when we drop, it's more for swing trades, on the daily time frame, take profit. So every single time when we drop under the last line, it's fundamental real value of this coin, fundamental price. We bounce to take profit or over the exit line. Then we come back down to, here's our reaction here. Fundamental price, bounce to exit line, take profit line, exit line. Here's once again reaction almost at the take profit, going once again under. So we walk from level to level. But unfortunately, yes, I repeat, we don't have enough data to analyze the weekly time frame. This will be the more important. Now, like you can see, we hold the line and get reaction at the buy line. If we can see the continuation from the buy line, we have all chances move once again to $3.17 and still trade in the range, to take profit. So it's for safety trade, for swing trades, you can use this indicator. Let's take a look on the weekly on market mode. Of course, it's not enough data and time for deep analysis of this coin, but here, all time period when you see the extreme red color, it's time to out of coin. So the big whales distribute their coins. We didn't see any disbelief area. It's white color on this indicator. I showed you on my previous video on another indicator, so you can go and check. Now we're just in the orange zone, so maybe sooner or later we could see someone test of this equilibrium once again and collapse it down one more. So just be careful with your expectation for Lido. But of course, if you accumulate for a long run, it's okay. But of course, every single time, just use your own strategy and your risk management, But this was the time to sell. Cold blue color on a weekly time frame, it's more than good price for accumulation after FTX collapse. It was a good entry point around 80 cents. Last one in here is trade on. Unfortunately, on a weekly time frame, not enough data for analysis, and daily time frame is more for swing trades. Once again, here's a last signal to sell. Recommendation: close position, take profit. Here is a money bag. Take profit from this short. Here, for example, you open here till take profit. It's a 71%. So if even it's a second leverage, it's around more than 140% profit on the futures. But of course, with stop losses, with risk management, everything have to be right, So guys, I hope you like this video about Lido Dao coin, Rapid coin. What do you think about this coin in general? Do you hold this coin in your portfolio or not? If you want to trade with my custom care set, what I showed in this video, only for $1 per day, just write me DM, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.